An actor, a writer, a producer. He is famous known for Rovambira and Akanganyimu Avangarara. Of course, he is featured in local films like Muzitaraba, but to mention but a few, and he has produced some of them. Yes, I have the man right here, right now on Living Legends, proudly brought to you by Teleso Zimbabwe. It's called network. The tariffs are very low. If you recharge, you get 100% mega bonus just for free for you guys, and you find the lines in any Teleso shop that is available near you. Yes, I have the man right here, right now, in proud partnership with Maramba Waraira Proton from Marondira. I want to go Tsigira. And to Guinyam Logica Maramba Waraira. They are found in 2 kg, 1 kg, 500 grams, and 250 grams. You find them in Marondira. And guess what? Zimbabwe. Yes, I also want to thank Mrona Banaka Garava. This is Lifestyle Furnitures, Zimbabwe. They are located in Samora Machel, which you go Shigamna Samora, just opposite Nados. Come up. What does she can you find nice furnitures? Yes, I have Mr. Charles Muzemba right here, right now on Living Legends. Makadi Baba. I want to talk more this I want good to see you.
That's nice.
I want to know tender Mari. Metabas we have a Living Legends. All right. All right. Actually, I realized you started writing at a very young age.
Exactly.
And how did that happen, and what really inspired you?
Thank you very much, Mercy, for inviting me to this program. Second Dr. Zoe Manjuti, the legend in Zimbabwe. I'm honored for that. In fact, I've got to start also by thanking our Lord Jesus Christ, because He's the one who gave me that gift of being a writer and an actor, that ability to be creative and to act. And yeah, you are right. I started writing long back. That was in 1968. I wrote my first novel when I was 13 years old, when I was doing my Standard 5. But then, I was at school, so I had to put it aside. But with the help of the then Rhodesia Literature Bureau, I was given some hints from new authors and the like. But 10 years later, in 1978, that's when I wrote Akanganyimu Avangara with my friend, the late Patrick Ndunguri. We co-authored that book. So from there, I didn't stop. Then I wrote Aitatwake, then I wrote Roambira, and I then became, I studied with IPMZ, and I was a human resources practitioner. Then I even became a group personal officer for a very big company in Harare. Okay, but after that, this age, being an artist is intrinsic. You don't search for it. It's in you. God gives you the gift. So I just thought, no, I better go to do full-time writing and acting. That's when I started acting and writing scripts and like. That was in 2007.
All right, I understand that some of your books were made set books.
Yes.
How did you feel about that?
It's just great to learn that you are being recognized. Akanganyimu just after publication, it was a sad book. And then Aitatwake didn't do much, but Roambira again, when I produced Roambira, it became a sad book also. So it's quite good, and you feel encouraged, and you keep on going. That's why I keep on writing up to now. Yes.
All right, I understand that you made a late entry into the film industry.
Yes.
Charles Muzemba Yes. Why the late entry, and what really inspired you?
Well, myself, from when I was in school, my life, I program it. I have short-term and long-term plans for my life. So I started with 5-year plans. I said to my family, when I'm 50, I'm leaving everything, the formal work and everything, and I'm going into full-time writing and acting. So I was 50 in 2005. So 2006 and 2007, I plunged into filming, starting with the Eastern Blues.
So how was it for you? I understand you featured Tilipa Rwendo,
Yes.
Eastern Blues,
Yes.
Shadows.
Yes.
Tell us more about it.
Yes. Yeah, Tilipa Rwendo, that was 2004. 2004 when my brother in Arts, Aaron Chundramwe, approached me when I was working in Rua. He came and said, this is what I want to do. So I need some assistance and the like. And I was the producer, assistant producer, and I was assistant director of Tiripa Rwendo. That's why I find that we shot it in Rua. The locations are down there in Nora where I stay. So that's when I started. But I wasn't 50 yet. So I said to myself, no, I better wait.
Okay.
I just helped, and we were together with Aaron. And that, when 2006, I then said, okay, now I'm going in full-time in writing and acting.
Nice, interesting
Yes,
story indeed.
sure.
Yes, I have Charles Muzemba right here, right now on Living Legends, proudly brought to you by Teleso Zimbabwe, and of course, proud partnership with Proton Mawaramboarera Biscuits. Join us after this short break. The second segment of Living Legends, and thank you so much our proud sponsors Teleso Zimbabwe Tukutendai in proud partnership with Proton Bakers Maramboarera. I want to of course I have Charles Muzemba right here right now on Living Legends. I hope you're enjoying yourselves as much as I'm doing. I'm with the old man. Really old man?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the
Then what do you
category.
find
No. I'm really old.
Ah, nice.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
was born long back.
Nice.
Yeah,
So,
sure.
so from small screen to big screen, I understand you featured on Gentleman
Yes.
and Gringo the Troublemaker. Tell me the experience.
It's quite, it's quite an experience. It was an exposure to me, so that's why up to now, I don't go for auditions anymore. Those two films made me popular, in the sense that anchaenda kuma auditions, they just call me because they watch those things. So I do appreciate that people are now recognize me, that Muzemba is an actor who can deliver. Yeah, so it was quite an exciting experience to be in The Gentleman, acting with people like Philip Chinakawa, the Tsotsi guy.
The Tsotsi guy.
Yeah, it was quite a very good experience, and I was quite proud of it.
Nice.
And also working with Gringo, Gringo, I was watching Gringo, that Gringo episodes, and when I hear that I've been cast in the Gringo Troublemaker movie, I went, this is, I've done it, I've reached there.
Oh, you're both
Yeah, sure.
legends, man. All right,
Sure.
so I've said you on Mr. Big one, Winky D
Oh
video. Tell me about it.
oh yes, that one. And when he won a NAMA award for that Sarah Big Man, at my place there where I stay, I'm now called Big Man. From that time, I was now a big man. And I said to Winky D, I'm going to tell my family that Winky D drove me to the set. That was quite an experience.
Nice.
Sure.
All right. See, I understand you're a legend, and you have been in the previous industry, and you're also in the current industry.
Yes.
And you know what? I'll tell you my honest opinion. Madrama awazasiyana nakudhara sisiri pazvazviri,
Okay.
What is the problem, and what do you think can be done to it kuti tisvike kunana Nollywood?
I tend to differ a bit on that, because what I see now is that we're improving in our film industry. Remember, from way back when it came from after independence, we the movies like Neria, Anyone's Child, and the like. You see, if you compare with our era now, we are doing more films than before. We show that there's an improvement in the film industry. Okay, but we haven't reached there yet. Okay, we need more. Like my own opinion, we need more collaboration from producers. If we come together, because I tell you, we've got talent in Zimbabwe. Producers, directors, actors, all those people in the film industry. What we're lacking is, resources. But I tell you, regardless of resources, if we come together, like what they're doing in the music industry, the collaborations in music industry. Have you heard the Ngaibaki, for example? Ngaibaki collaboration of Freeman featuring Alec Macheso. Those are the things that we want also in the film industry. Not always crying about resources and finances and the like, but if we come together, I tell you, we'll come up with a big project which will be recognized internationally.
Nice.
So we are going there. I'm telling you this, we are going there, we are improving in our industry. So we just need a bit of support from,
Nice.
Yeah,
All
so-
right. It is reported that you once a manager and you gambled your position for this film industry. Do you
Yeah.
ever regret in any way?
No,
Okay.
I don't regret it. Why do I not regret it is because I must feel content with what I'm doing. You know, well, I was a group personnel for a big company. You've got company car, you've got a company house, you've got company cockroaches, a company dogs, and the like. But those things, I didn't feel that this is who I am. But when I left that and entered into the film industry, full-time writing and acting, I feel content. You know, you can judge me in whatever way you want, but I'm telling you, I'm full. I feel full, and I'm happy.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. So, what do you think can be done to the Zim film industry to improve it, or do you think the government can put in its hand in it?
You see, we don't want to look at people say corporate world, the government. No. We ourselves can do it on our own. You see, the government to come in, or the corporate world to come in, is after they've seen what we are doing. Okay? And another thing, we can shoot ourselves in the foot. Why? Because of being not transparent, being not trustworthy, being not accountable as producers. If we learn that we must be accountable, we must be trustworthy, we must be transparent in our way of business in the industry, then people will come in, the government will come in, the corporate world will come in. First, we must look at ourselves and perfect our ways. Because why I'm saying that is because sometimes the producers themselves are the ones who shun away the sponsorship and the like.
Honest question.
Yes.
And I want your honest opinion.
Right.
Jema films ni mari.
Of course, look at me. Look at me. Can you say I don't have money?
You have.
I have money. Look, people ask me, my film is married, and it's an industry, it's a film industry. And I will ask you, teaching in married.
It's an
My doctors are married. They strike every time for wages. They strike for better salaries. We haven't striked yet, but we are going there. Not going there for striking, no. But as artists, we make our way. I'm telling you, I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining.
All right, yes, I have Charles Muzemba right here, right now on Living Legends, proudly brought to you by Telesol Zimbabwe, and of course, in proud partnership with Proton Bakers, Marambora Crunchy Cookies. This is the second segment. Join us after this short break. The last and final segment of Living Legends, and thank you for tuning in. I hope you're enjoying yourselves as much as I am doing right here, right now. Proudly brought to you by Teleso Zimbabwe, One Network, Yakanyanya, even Kalayachu, Inongosle, Uchigodaro, of course, in proud partnership with Proton Bakers, Marambara, Crunchy Cookies, Wato, right? Of course, I have Charles Muzemba, the famous actor, novelist, and producer that we have in Zimbabwe. And the only legends can do these three things. Kawani. Of course, Tadakwita around up because no was attempted. My director Ningandi Garau. All right. Tell us about your family, and I understand that Pudera Nango related how did your family accept that you wanted to venture into films?
When I started, when I told them that when I'm 50, I'm leaving this, and what? Musia Basa. Drama. I said yes. This is what I want. And I tell you, it's not a bed of roses, but you've got to be determined.
Yeah.
You've got to have the passion. Okay, you mustn't have an eye for money. The dollar sign, put it aside. Do what you do. Up to date, I've done more than 33 movies and dramas. I've This year I've produced 2 novels. This year alone. I'm writing, I'm acting, I'm producing. People now recognize me. I've done a big movie. Last year I did a big movie. This year I did a big movie. You see them, they're coming. And I managed, to get my family up to date. They are now appreciated. Oh no, I think we were wrong to say you mustn't go into full-time acting, but I think this is your thing. This is my gift from God. I must expose it and I must enjoy it.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. So I understand that right now, as we're talking, there are lots of Charles Muzembas who want to venture into acting. And what do you have to say to those kind of people?
Be sure that that's what you want to do. You want to be a teacher, be sure you want to be a teacher. You want to be a doctor, be sure you want to be a doctor. You want to be an actor, be sure you want to be an actor. You say it as you try. Like what you've asked. You won't reach anyway. Do it with passion. Do it for the love of filming. Yes, then you will be there.
Nice.
Sure.
Nice. All right. So before I called you, on our Facebook page, Twitter, Instagram, right? Charles Muzemba. So you
Really?
have fans out there.
Yeah.
What do you have to say to the supporting fans?
Thank you. Thank you so much for supporting me. Thank you so much. May God bless you.
Wow.
Sure. Sorry, my friends. I want to thank the producers of Living Legend.
Okay.
I'm very, very much humbled.
Okay.
I didn't know that I'm a legend. Thank you, people.
All right. So in Mission Salary.
Econet. Yes.
All right. Saka manje chi, sure you know it's being sponsored by Telesom.
Yes. Sure.
Saka ini ndo shensa lengi Telesom. I'm wonderful lengi Telesom.
Exactly.
Yes. Saka cheaper, really affordable.
All right.
And even mga juicer, no, more than 100% mama phone foot. Saka ndatuone Telesom kutizweni. He is our legend. Please go and give him a t-shirt and a hat.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
And the line that is inside. But may God bless you for coming through.
Thank you, Teleson. Thank you.
Tichiri babanzu kame gasono zensipane kudika. Proton yes, Proton are our proud partners.
Yes.
All right. And mungo strategy ruone zvaringaitewo. Munongoroti muchifunga mavhiri muchiti
tichidya nhasi ndotambirwa baba vauya.
Saka vatambire here. All right, may God bless you.
Thank you so much.
All right, this is the end of the show, but do not worry yourself because next week I'm back again, same time, same place with another legend. So for your views and comments, or you think you're living legend and you want us to pay a visit, do not hesitate. Feel free to contact us on the number that is appearing on your screen right now. So from myself, Maslin Bodamakar, our proud sponsors, Telecel Zimbabwe, our proud partners, Proton Bakers from Marondera, and of course, you see where I'm sitting, yep, Royal. This is Lifestyle Furnitures in Zimbabwe, located in Samora Machel, just opposite Nando's, Mnege Matoshika. Thank you so much for the maximum support to our fans, to our viewers, ZBC. This is goodbye. Till meet next week, till meet again. It's a block here.
Angashore